Hey guys, what's up? It's Dad here from GenerationGapGaming, here for another Final Boss Friday. We've kind of had a rough week at the house this week. Everybody's been battling colds and everything, and you could probably even tell it in my voice, so it's just going to be me today. But the game I decided to do today was one of my all-time favorites, Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis. Stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, let's get started. I got my old Sonic cartridge loaded into my Sega Genesis HD flashback. I did a video on that recently. I'll put a link down in the description below if you want to go check out that video where I compared the SNES Classic and the Sega Genesis Flashback HD. We're going to go through all the bosses here at first, guys. We'll just start from the first time you meet Dr. Robotnik in Green Hill Zone, and we'll go all the way to the final zone. And make sure you stay tuned, because at the end I'll teach you a special code that you can kind of get to all the bosses kind of easy after you've completed the game and you just want to go back and maybe try to battle a boss. There's a cool code that I learned back in the, I think it was the 6th grade. Somebody told me to me at school. I was like, what? How have I never heard of this before? I mean, it was crazy. I honestly thought he was lying, and I went home and tried it and it worked. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, it's a real cool code if you never heard of it. I'd say most people have, but it's pretty cool. Okay guys, here's the first time you meet Dr. Robotnik in the Green Hill Zone. This one's pretty easy. Just kind of stay on the edges of these two platforms. Kind of go back and forth as he's swinging the ball here. Just basically time it. When it's on its way to start over, bounce. Just go to the next platform. You basically just repeat this all the way to the end. Every now and then you may have to jump out of the way of the ball a little bit. But, see, I got hit that time. But it's okay. Just as long as you keep a couple rings on you. Now time it again. And again. Whoop! And I got him. Yeah, the first Dr. Robotnik's not too bad at all. Now just go over here and free all these little animals. Alright guys, the first Robotnik is down. Let's go to the Marble Zone Robotnik. Okay guys, here is the Marble Zone Robotnik. You have two platforms this time, but a little bit tougher this time because you have the lava underneath. Basically, what I tend to do is I just stay away from where the lava is, hit him as he jumps over, then immediately jump over to the next. My controller's acting a little crazy today, guys. But we'll get it. See, just like right before, you can hit him once. Now get out of the way because you can't really do anything if he gets you with the lava. Now jump. There we go. Oh. Just keep repeating this. See, that one was pretty easy too. Next up is the Spring Yard Zone Robotnik. This has the best soundtrack of any of the levels in the first Sonic, I believe. I always enjoyed this music. Okay, so here is the Spring Yard Zone Robotnik. The only weapon that he really uses is that spike that comes out of the bottom of him. And every time he comes down, he'll take out a piece of the platform that you're standing on. So you don't really want to stand right underneath him. Sometimes he's kind of high up there and he's kind of hard to reach when you're jumping, so sometimes you kind of have no choice but to hit him when he goes down there. But every now and then, if you can get a run and go, you can hit him. Like I'll try to time this one here and hit him, hopefully before he comes back down. Nope. He went down that time on a blank spot. I never really saw him do that before. But basically go back and forth. Alright, this is more tricky than I always remembered. Alright, he's got a few different pieces of the platform out here. He's kind of not making it easy on me. Let's see what we got here. Got him. Whew. I was getting a little worried there, guys. And the next zone here is the Starlight Zone. This one's kind of a fun way to fight Robotnik. You have these like little seesaws, and you can either bounce up and hit Robotnik or let the bombs do it. I always found this one of the most fun battles of Robotnik. See, that one, I just timed it to where it hit him, and that actually did the trick. But sometimes you can actually jump up and hit him yourself. I'll come up and hit him myself this time. Like, I find this one of the easier boss battles with Robotnik. I'm kind of surprised it was higher up in the game than what it is. Because I found like the Spring Hill Zone battle much more difficult than this one. Alright, should just get him with a few more here, guys. Aw, messed up. Alright, just a few more. Let's see if I can get him. Come on. Man, my timing is not good right now. Got him. Okay, guys, here it is, the final zone, the final version of Robotnik. We got to fight in the original Sonic. Basically, you see there's these 4 pistons that charge at you. You don't have any rings in this level, so you can't get hit at all. You basically just got to guess which one Robotnik's in and jump up and hit him. You just got to move real fast and don't let the pistons crush you, because if they get you one time, it's over. Okay, we've hit Robotnik twice. Just dodge that. Let's see which one it is. Oh, see, we guessed wrong that time. This one just tests your patience. It's really not too bad of a level. Oh, there he is. Got him. Alright, almost there. I forget how many times you actually have to hit him. Oh. Yes. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. They're kind of keeping it easy on me here and keeping him close to me. Most of the time it seems like I always guess wrong, but... Alright. There he is. Okay, can't be too many more times, guys. Where's he at? Ah, missed. I guessed wrong that time. I kind of just tend to always stay in the same place. That way I don't get kind of tripped up. Ah! Ooh. That was close. Alright, what we got here? Let's see. Okay, I got him. I kind of didn't think I'd get him. See how that one's a little bit more spaced out in the middle? That's the one I tend to stay at. Yeah, we got him. Alright, we just defeated... Now you chase Robotnik and his chubby little butt out of here. And there he goes. You just defeated the final boss for the original Sonic the Hedgehog from back in 1991 on the Sega Genesis. This was the game that made me get the Sega Genesis over the Super Nintendo. So I love this game. Alright, here we go. Always love the exit sequence of this one. I thought it looked really cool in 3D when Sonic jumps out there at you. Alright guys, that's it for this week's Final Boss Friday with Sonic the Hedgehog from the original Sega Genesis. Now we're going to teach you that secret code that'll help give you easy access to all the bosses like I promised earlier. There's a secret code that you can perform in the title screen of Sonic the Hedgehog. After you hear those first 3 drum beats when the title screen starts, you hit up, down, left, right, A, and keep A held down, then hit start. And then it should automatically load to the level select screen. And you can see all here, you can go automatically to each level from each world throughout the game, and even skip right to the final zone if you want to. So this is a very cool feature to have. Okay guys, that's it for this episode of Final Boss Friday, where we took on Sonic the Hedgehog from the original Sega Genesis. If you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you guys can get notified anytime we upload new content. G3 out.